Hi guys, and welcome back to Imperfectly Perfect. Yes, I keep saying that I'm going to be posting more often. I know my shirt is like a hot mess. I was doing some stuff earlier today, and I know that I keep on saying that I'm going to post more, and then I go ahead and I just literally get so busy with other things that I kind of have. It's not that I have forgotten. It's more of leaving it kind of like in the back burner. So I decided that instead of trying to have making these huge long videos, I'm just gonna kind of give you guys a quick insight on the day, like how many naps I took, what the challenges were, etc., etc., and in an essence, kind of in a way to try and help everybody. My hair is like all over the place, to try and help you guys really get an insight of what it is to live when you're diagnosed with something, like narcolepsy, with cataplexy. I am aware that I have to make videos to kind of explain what it is, and those are going to be a little bit longer videos, kind of explaining the what the textbook, let's say, or what the doctors and things say versus how I'm personally I experience it. Let's put it this way. So I just kind of wanted to go ahead and check in with everybody to see how everybody's doing, and to let everybody know that, over here at least, we're doing good. Throughout everything that is going on in the world and stuff like that, we have been very blessed. I cannot lie. When everything first started with, quarantine and all of this, anytime you have anything that affects your immune system, when you have something that is autoimmune, it can become, it is very easy to get into the space of being afraid, or not wanting to do certain things. But through everything that has occurred since quarantine started, there has definitely been this space of growth and the space of really being able to adjust to things without getting into a place where it is completely taking you over. And now my shirt is starting to bother me because there's like paint all over my shirt. But pretty much finding the rhythm of what it is that I personally need to do in order to stay afloat or to stay active. Not, it's very easy being home with the kids to want to just nap all day. But I have found certain things that work as far as, going back to my daily workouts. I shouldn't really say daily because, there's kind of a rhythm to it. But I'm not going full force like I used to. I'm not as strict as I was when it came to workouts. Finding that flexibility that kind of helps. There are still those days where I take 3 or 4 naps, whether they're 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour each long. And there are days like today. Today was actually a very, very good day where I was able to take, I believe it was like an hour and 15 or so nap, and that's all that I needed for the day. Now, the only reason why I say that is obviously I'm not going to like a physical job because they won't allow me to go back to work. But even though I only took an hour and 15-minute nap, I did have throughout the day certain times where I just kind of like unwind, whether it was just kind of like sitting down for like a few minutes and just kind of like, excuse me, now I'm gonna start yawning, right? Where I just kind of like, took a couple of deep breaths in and out, and, whether it was that I needed to splash water on my face or whatever it was. But because of the fact that I'm not out working as a nurse anymore, the naps kind of varied, let's put it this way. And, it's like you're kind of stuck between two spots, right? You have your doctor that says that it's not safe enough for you to work, and then you have the government saying that you can work. So it kind of puts you in this space of like, okay, can somebody, or can the two of you kind of get together and make a decision already? But when it comes to that overly tiredness, let's put it this way, it has gotten better in the sense that now when I wake up in the middle of the night, and again, I really do feel that it has a lot to do with and I sit in a stability book, guys, so I'm not farting, so don't worry about it. when it comes to what I'm putting in my body, the nourishments and things like that, it has definitely helped a lot. It is obviously, I wouldn't call it a cure, but it has definitely helped where if I wake up in the middle of the night, you know, whether I'm waking up 3 or 4 times or whether I'm having a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep, what is happening is that when I wake up, I'll be up for like a few minutes and things like that. But instead of like, you know, jumping onto the phone or jumping onto the computer and stuff like that, I kind of take a few minutes and I just start breathing and get myself in that relaxed mode, knowing that even if I don't fall asleep, as long as I keep my body in a space that is relaxing for it, then I am able to get the rest and not necessarily get the sleep. So working with these different techniques and definitely being very self-aware of what my body's asking me to do has really helped, especially because, you know, if what is occurring right now in the world what had occurred when I have recently was taken out of work, the story would have been completely different, because my body was in complete chaos at that time, and it was very, very, very hard for me personally to even get out of a bed. So to be in a spot and, you know, in a place that, you know, if I can get up at 5 in the morning and I'm up at 5, then I'm gonna work out at 5. If I don't go to sleep till like 3 or 4, then I know that I'm not gonna be up at 5 exercising. And it's about finding that flexibility, but still doing the things that I want to do, still doing the things that I feel that my body needs, in order to kind of keep myself in a place where I'm not spending the entire day sleeping. Now, yeah, you know, there's still those days where I have, you know, where I sleep 10, 12 hours, 13, 14, 16, or whatever. But those have definitely become less and less because of the simple fact that I'm listening to my body and I'm not pushing myself to that limit anymore. Well, that's all that I wanted to share with you guys today. So the goal is, the intention is that I'm going to be posting a video every day. Not exactly sure at what time, but more towards the end of the day to let you guys know how my day went, if I had any challenges or anything like that day. Well, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow night. Have a good one. Bye-bye.